So when looking to invest in multifamily property, I think you've got to ask yourself these questions, right? Like, what do you want to do? What is the outcome that you want? I mean, I think that if you have a clear picture of these things, these wants, it's going to make it much easier for you to go out there and find that property. So you ask yourself, do you want a yield? Do you want monthly cash flow? Are you looking for appreciation? Are you looking for long term? Are you fine? I mean, this is important stuff. Are you fine with investing your money and leaving it there for 10 to 15 years? Or do you want more of short term, 3 to 5 years? You guys have to be really, really clear about what you want, right? Are you looking for cash flow? Are you looking for appreciation? Are you looking for a safe place and growth over time? I mean, I get that, we all want them all, because I was there and I wanted all of that, right? But I think in order to be ready to go out and look for multifamily property, it's very important that you narrow it down to, like, are you okay waiting 3 to 5 years? Or are you looking at it for, longer, like 10, 15 years? Because these, if it's a 3 to 5 year term, that's a totally different investment that you're going to want to look to even get yourself involved in, versus a 10 to 15 year investment deal or opportunity. What's your current lifestyle look like, right? So if you go out and you buy a multifamily property, right? Will this property, you've got to write it all down. Like, okay, you obviously want to continue to live the way that you're living, right? So you need to figure out how much is that going to cost, so that you can figure out what's the cash flow that you're looking for. Are you married? Are you single? This is huge, right? Do you have kids? Are you retiring? Someone that's married or someone that's single will have very different goals. If you have kids, very different. If you're retiring, you may not want to do some, who knows, you may want a long term, or you may just want a short term. So you've got to ask yourself, these questions, and what are the things that you want to do in the next maybe 12, 24, 36 months? Okay, so I think that if you answer these questions, it's going to really help define the kind of property that you guys are looking for. I mean, you really, I think it all begins, we all hear, or, we're always attending or learning about multifamily property, but the reality is how many of you actually go out and do it, right? And I think that it all starts with, like, just having you take an inventory of yourself, of your life, of just everything, right? Like, just turn everything off, go to your happy place, or just go to a place where you know that you can just sit and just think about what your goals are and what you want. And it's really key that you just, like, you define that. It's going to make this process so much easier, and it's going to help you determine what that right multifamily property or investment deal. I mean, it could be, 1 to 4 units. It could be 10, 15 doors. It could be 34. It could be 100 doors. Everyone on this call is in a different place. So I think it's, taking that time to really determine, okay, why am I going to invest in multifamily, and what's going to work for me? What's that goal?